bitch, I ain't fucking with you. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Minecraft episode. You might notice the time. It is currently 4:56 in the morning. For you Eastern people in the United States, it is about, I believe, 7:56. So it's not that early. But for me, it's like 4 in the morning. So yeah, yeah. I mean, welcome back. This episode. Well, yeah. Last we left off, we were looking through pillager towers. We were trying to get allays so we could harvest crops. I think. Um, my girlfriend gets off work at 9, so I have exactly 4 hours to play. You know, normally I would be doing college stuff right now as well, but thing is I'm not in college right now. Well, I am, but like, I'm all done with all of my classes already. I have nothing else to do except for like maybe the geography thing. But I'm not gonna do that till like tomorrow. Why do it if I don't need to? Yeah, no, I'm just gonna head back to my base. Also, they fixed actions. I forgot to show you guys at the village, but they updated actions and stuff, and now the villagers are properly working. So that means the texture pack is perfect, essentially. So that's wonderful, essentially. It's basically a fantastic texture pack now. And it always was, but now that I'm playing on this one, this would have been a cool place to make a base as well. The best part about pre-made villages is that they're pre-made, and so you don't have to build them yourself. But in this episode, I think, I don't know, I wanted to go exploring and find like a villager tower to get some LAs so they can help me harvest crops, but I couldn't find any. So we're just gonna head back to my house. You know, it was pretty productive. I don't know, guys. So far, college hasn't been too hard. I mean, it's only like the second day of the semester. I do have class today. It's just not for like another 6 hours or so. So my class doesn't start for a long time. There it is, my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful base. It's wonderful, isn't it? Anyways, guys, no easier way to get across, so we're just gonna... Oh, that's uncanny. So anyways, I might be doing more village stuff soon. Like, the only reason why I was kind of holding off on the village stuff is because, well, the villagers looked weird. but also just because I've been doing so much like building around my base and stuff recently, like with the railroads. I want to go do some exploring in the Nether or something and just do like some combat. I don't want to raid trial chambers, but I really want a heavy core because the mace looks really cool in this version of the game, and I actually think it might be useful in raiding some things. So what I might do is I might just go raid some trial ruins right now, and then when I'm done, I'll go into the Nether and then explore. But yeah, like I said, I wonder, can pale oak trees spawn with pale oak trees spawn with the creaking heart in them? I need to look that up actually. I'm gonna go to my house really quick. I need to look that up because if that's so, I kind of want to do that. Just to have a creaking in my base. Don't know why. I just want one in my base. And it's dumb because the creaking will literally fight me. Okay. So as far as it goes, we didn't get much useful stuff. We got some gunpowder from that trip, but we did also get a goat horn. Which I'd argue is useful. We'll bring one enchanted apple with us, like usual. The enchanted apple is a last resort. If I'm like about to die, then that's what I'll do. I'll eat enchanted apple, and then hopefully, well, I'll survive. Also, I didn't find bees either. That's another side objective. If I have time to finish all the regular objectives, then I'll go look for bees at the end of this episode. Okay, now I'm gonna take these water buckets out because I don't really need them in here. Bad Omen 4. I don't know if Ominous Trials, if they're all the same difficulty, or if they, I don't know. It's tough for me to say. Put that in there. Kind of the issue. I don't know if Ominous Trials are the same difficulty no matter how you do it, or like what. I think I might leave this in here for now, because I think I only need like 12 emeralds, but I'm gonna just bring 16. Yeah, I'll bring 16. I'm gonna get emeralds anyways from there, so whatevs. I do have a trident, but like the thing is I really want a heavy core. I really want a heavy core really badly. I don't need a hoe either. I just want as much inventory space as possible, really. I'm going to grab as many arrows as I need here. Probably just enough to fill up my stack. But again, you know, college is going good, so that's good. We also need a compass to get a map, so grab all the materials necessary for that. Something we also did last episode, I'll show you in a second. I'll look up the pale oak trees thing real quick. Do pale oak trees spawn with creaking? Ah. That's cool. So they can't. See, look, they're fixed. Alright, I'm just trying to find the stinking trial chamber. Where the stinking is the stinking. I don't think it's this way though. Pretty much all the trial maps from that one have been not that way. Nice! I got so many keys. It's unfortunate that I don't have... I think that after a while, if a mob leaves the trial area, and, well, let's just say that trial area isn't, uh-oh. Dude, I'll take it. I mean, it's beef. Alright, do y'all know how many fucking trial chambers I have raided? Genuinely. Do you know how many I've raided and I still haven't gotten a heavy core? I've gotten like a few things. This guy's fun to watch, honestly. Big shape! Oh my god! Oh my god, hold on. Wow, look at this environment. This is so pretty. Oh man. What the fuck? Why? I just want a trial chamber. Did I just miss it entirely? I just found a whole ass ancient city. Yep, that's a whole ass ancient city. No, 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 no. I must have missed it or something. Bruh. What do I do? I don't know where this trial chamber is. Okay. I don't know what to do. I think I'll just go back up to that mine shaft and just look from there. Because, well, I found the ancient city, so I'll come back here eventually and raid that. But now is not the time. Certainly not now. So I'm gonna just look around over here. Because if I want to find this ancient city anywhere, it'll be like over here. Oh, actually, I didn't even see that guy. I'm pretty sure I'm safe up here anyways. I'm here for nothing more than to find this ancient city. Got a bat. Why is this thing so cramped? This cave is fucking scary. I don't know where this travel chamber is either. I have no fucking clue. I'm starting to think there's not even one here. I have no clue where this freaking trial chamber is. I don't think it's down here. I just think we have to go grab another map. Because I don't want to die. I mean, I'll take that name tag. There's a few things I should get rid of this. Get rid of my inventory too. Like shit, man. I just wanted the trial chamber. Let me see. Where are we at relative? We're still like close to where it could be, I mean. Well, that's the problem. We found nothing but deep dark. Saying it's over here could be true as well, but that's more of a stretch. Again, I'm just... Huh? So here's the thing. We just ran into the same thing. We didn't... There's no way to me that we just... I don't believe it. I don't see how I would have missed this trial chamber. I just don't know where it is. Because I've never dug down and missed one. I've always been like at least next to it. This time we just dug down into the deep dark. And that's fucking scary. Okay? The deep dark is not something well, I mean, I've done it with less. Because you don't fight anything there. You don't need good armor for the deep dark. You just need a lot of wool. That's not something I want to do right now either. Since I don't really have any desire to raid it at this moment. I mean, the trim that you can find there is super nice, but that's it. Swift Sneak is also kind of useful. I've actually been wanting Swift Sneak. See what I mean though? Like, death! Straight up death! And I'm afraid to dig down more because I just have a feeling that this fucking thing isn't even down here. Because we're only 20... Down there is like... That is the bottom of the world. If I hear a shrieker, I'm just gonna go back up. I don't think there is a trial chamber down here. I don't see it anywhere. And yeah, they can spawn this far down, but like... All I'm seeing is a big ass city. So I don't know. I low-key kinda wanna raid this now though. Like just I have about 2.5 hours, I think. So I mean I haven't raided one of these in so long, but I have no clue when I'm gonna even get to play next. That's the thing. So I don't know. I was just gonna do trial chambers in the Nether today, but then I found this. I low-key just want to do it really quick. I mean, obviously, it won't be like that quick, because raiding these is never quick. It's always a slow and meticulous process. So you know what I'll do? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna raid this trial chamber, or not this trial chamber, this thing. It's really unfortunate because I did have a lot of keys that I wanted to use. But now, yeah. So that's what I'll do. I'm gonna go back home really quick, get everything I need. All you really need for the ancient city is a good hoe, and a lot of wool. Because wool you can walk on. You can walk on wool and be totally fine. Everything else, not so much. You know what I hate is I hate when people like say that ancient cities should be easier to find, because you're just fucking stupid if you can't find one. Like, and I mean this in the meanest way possible. The only exception to complaining about this is if your world has like no mountains or hilly generation like nearby at all. And that's only a problem if you're on an older world which didn't have that generation, which you should expect to have to go far out to find new stuff anyway, so that shouldn't be a complaint. It's just your fault for playing on such an old world. So it's just something you have to deal with. Or two, if your world somehow has no tall generation nearby. And why I say tall generation is because usually Deep Dark spawns underneath like mountains and stuff, you know? That's what we're under right now. We're underneath a hilly, mountainy area. So yeah, I found a Deep Dark city on accident. You know? I wonder if this is actually a trial map. There's no trial chamber here. I think it might have just generated into an end city or something. Not end city, an ancient city. So here we are. Fucking 136 blocks up in the air. No trial chamber, but we have found an ancient city. So that's cool. I guess. So here's the plan, I guess. I don't know what I want to do. I really don't. Also, I don't know why they changed. I genuinely don't know why they would even change the recipe for. There's no trial chamber here. It's not even worth it. Something that pisses me off kind of is why they would even change the recipe for not pouches, but bundles in the first place. Rabbit hide should have been used for them. Like, that's what should have been used to craft them. And I know people were complaining about, oh, but rabbits are so hard to find. They're not hard to find. You can find them in so many biomes, it feels like. Like, yeah, they're not in plains biomes, but they're in this area right here. I'm pretty sure they spawn in, like, they spawn in a lot of biomes. And if that's the problem, then have rabbits spawn in other biomes too. Make a new rabbit variant. Give rabbits some other uses. Because rabbits are fucking useless, and they have been since their creation. Rabbit hide is just a way of getting leather, but worse. And they're just more hard to farm because they're smaller and harder to hit. And they don't even give you meat that's good compared to beef. Rabbit meat's good in real life, by the way. It has a lot of protein and it's very tasty. But, like, still. You get my point, right? Like, rabbit hide had no uses, and bundles could have been the first thing in a line of items that would have given rabbits an actual good use. But no. But no. Rabbit hide is still useless. And the thing is, it was, like I said, it was such an easy fix. All you have to do is just add rabbits to more biomes. They're in flower forests. They're in the flower mountain plains, I think. I don't know what they're called. But they're kind of everywhere. Add rabbits to other things. Add rabbits to oak forest, the most common biome in the game, and then boom, your problem solved. You can find an oak forest literally by looking around in your world, probably. Like, look. Let me just go to the top of this mountain here and see. Boom, oak forest over there. Rabbits will spawn there if you decided to let them. It's literally such a simple fix. But for some reason, people think that rabbit hide is still too hard to find. You know, even without that, it's still not hard to find rabbit hide. I could probably find rabbit hide in the first 10 minutes of my world if you gave me a speed run to do it. You know, I'm not gonna do it now because I want to play this world and not. I don't want to go look for rabbit hide, but I'm just saying, bundles should have been made with rabbit hide. One leather or one string and one cowhide is cool, but like rabbits have been needing uses for years. Just give them some. And hey, maybe now you could do an agriculture update or a biodiversity update. Add a berry pouch, right? Maybe you can make a pouch that holds double the natural inventory space, but for berries, you know? And then maybe eating certain berries gives you different effects. Like maybe sweet berries will give you a slight speed boost for like 5 minutes, like a very slight one, like maybe half of speed 1 or something. And that way people actually want to collect berries, therefore use the berry pouch and have rabbits for a good reason. Better yet, just buff their food in general. Maybe rabbits, because rabbits are, I don't know how you could change them. Minecraft, in my opinion, stuff in Minecraft should only be changed if it feels like it's right, I guess, for it to change. Like, I feel like we shouldn't be adding completely new systems in Minecraft. We should be expanding on the ones that we already have first, rather than that. So maybe we can change the hunger system as an entirety. Keep the same core principles, like eat food, you have enough hunger you can sprint, but maybe change certain effects of food. I mean, there's saturation, and then there's how many hunger bars each food fills. Like for example, this steak fills 4 of my little drumsticks down there. It'll fill 2 of them when I eat this. And so, because that's all I have empty. So maybe, I don't know, there's just, the whole system is very limited because it means that only like 2 foods are the best. Golden carrots and steak. It really is either or. Golden carrots give you more saturation but less hunger. Steak gives you more hunger but less saturation. So it's really up to you. I personally use golden carrots because you can just trade with villagers, and then after a certain point you don't even need leather from cows. But leather, I think, from cows is a solid enough use. Rabbit hide is useless. I think the rabbit meat can be changed, but I think it's mainly just on the rabbit hide. Give us a berry pouch is like something I thought of immediately. And the bundle, like I said, should have been made with rabbit hide. I don't know why people are so upset about it. Or were, because it's not a thing anymore. Just make rabbits more common. In fact, you know, before that, I didn't even think rabbits were that hard to find at all. And they still aren't. Okay, they still aren't. Just dumb. Just, they keep adding new things. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the creaking. The creaking's a cool mob. Resin's cool as well, and there's a lot of potential to be made with using resin for different things. But we need to start updating things that have been in the game for years and have been useless. Just give us things that improve our experience with the game. I don't know. No, I forget. Every time, I forget how genuinely scary the warden is. Part of me wants to keep this enchanted apple on me just in case anyways. So that's all I'll do. Oh, man, I need to get rid of some of this stuff. Putting steel, it's almost broken. You can go in this chest, I guess. And you can go here. Say 240. Guys, we're gonna go do this. I need to change the title of the stream really quick, though. And maybe I will after. Whatevs. Yeah, I'll just change it afterwards. Guys, it's been crazy, though. This is such an... Okay, guys. So the plan is, an ancient city is actually pretty easy to raid. I'm gonna give you like a guide, I guess, because I don't know. A lot of people seem to think that it's a challenge because the warden, but let me in on a little secret. You don't even have to fight the warden. Like, the warden is just an enemy that spawns in and punishes you when you mess up. That's all it is. So if you just play your cards right and don't fuck up anything, you shouldn't have any problem with, well, if you use your resources effectively, then you shouldn't have any problems with raiding an ancient city. You just gotta know what you can do and what you can't while in there. It's kind of like when you go to a different country and there's like a huge amount of cultural things that you shouldn't do. You gotta know which ones you can and can't do. So for an ancient city, the biggest thing I recommend is taking a lot of wool. There is wool there, but having at least a stack or two or whatever of wool beforehand would help you a lot, because then you can get started. Because once you start clearing out, when you clear out an area of wool, right? When you clear out a whole area full of wool, or if you clear out one section of an ancient city, then you'll have all that area to clear wool out of as well. And that's why it's useful. It's because you can take all that wool from there. But you need something to get started. So a stack of wool is great. Bring a good hoe as well, because a hoe is good for destroying these skulk shriekers and sensors very quickly. Also, after you're done raiding the ancient city, a good tip is to bring a hoe with mending. Just farm all the skulk there, because it gives you XP for hating it, or for not hating it, but for mining it. I don't know why I said hating. I think it's because there's a video in front of it. It says hate. No. Anyways, you can get XP for mining it. It's a really good method of getting XP early game. You need a lot of it. But anyways, that's really all you need. You don't need good armor, because there's no way in hell you're going to be able to kill the warden if you're just fighting it normally. You can actually kill it if you shoot with the bow enough, from a distance of like 25 blocks I think. But there's no reason to, since the warden drops nothing, except for a Skulk Catalyst, which you can get everywhere else. So, don't kill it. Don't even try. You're just probably going to end up dying while doing it. So, yeah, no. The idea of an ancient city is to just be quiet. Just simply do not underestimate the city. There's like four, as far as I'm aware, there's like 4 branches of an ancient city. There's 4. And each branch has their own set of buildings and shriekers and sensors near them. And all you have to do is just go through them and clear them out. The best thing to take out first is the shriekers. The sensors, okay, the shriekers and the sensors themselves are basically nothing without each other. For example, the shrieker itself can go off without a sensor, but only if you step on it. And if you step on it, you're fucking stupid. It doesn't go off when you mine it. Otherwise, that would just be unfair if it did. I think I'm ready, actually. I think that's all I need. It's just a lot of wool. Yeah. But shriekers, skulk shriekers can go off in 2 ways, like I said. The sensor goes off and connects a signal to it, which sets it off, and then you can also step on the shrieker to set it off. You will almost never set it off by stepping on it, unless you somehow manage to fall on it, which, at that point, you probably shouldn't be in the ancient city. Just pack it up, bud. No, just kidding. But, the best thing you can do, though, first is just take out the shriekers. Because the shriekers, those are the only ones. Because if you have only sensors, there's no way the warden can come out. The warden cannot come out if you have a sensor. Just a sensor, that is. If there's any shriekers, then it can come out. But if there's no sensors, if there's only sensors, then it can't. So just get rid of the shriekers first. And the way to do that is actually sort of simple. If there's only one in the area and there's like a gazillion sensors around it, you can destroy that shrieker. Just break it. And then all the other sensors, so long as there's not another shrieker nearby connected to it, will not spawn or set off the warden. And it's also important to know that you actually have a few chances. You have a few mistakes you can make before the warden actually spawns. I believe it's 3, and they reset like every 40 minutes. You get 1 more chance every 40 minutes. So the first time your screen will go dark for like a few seconds. Second time your screen will go dark for a few seconds and play a different sound than the first time. And the third time will summon the warden. Now, even if you do summon the warden, it's not a big deal. Because what I like to do is I like to create a plan, like a contingency plan, in case I do summon it by accident. Because, you know, even though the Deep Dark is easy to master, it's still pretty you're still probably gonna make a mistake occasionally, and if you do them too quickly, then you could spawn the warden. The easiest way to evade the warden is just to simply build a hole in the wall that's 1 by 2, just enough for you to get through, because the warden can and will get through a 1 by 3 block gap to chase you down and kill you. The warden also has a range attack, so I recommend making this tunnel just as long as you possibly can. Just make it at least like 25 something blocks long. And all you have to do is just, when you spawn the warden, just run away. Just run straight into that tunnel. Or, honestly, as long as you have like a somewhat high elevation, I would recommend being at a high elevation. Just run away to a point where you can spectate the warden from a distance. And once it despawns, it'll play a sound like this. Sounds like... Then you can go. Then you can go back. You still have 1 chance. At that point, if the warden spawns, you have 1 chance for like the next 40 minutes before it spawns again. So if you set off a streaker in that time frame between 40 minutes, then it's just gonna set up the warden. The warden's gonna spawn in. He's gonna come and touch you probably. But the warden is incredibly dangerous. It'll 3-shot you in full prot for another eye. It'll easily 1-shot. It'll probably 2-shot me in this. And even though I have all protection 4, you still really can't fight it. There are methods to fighting it with armor and a sword. You can just... The ranged attack will... The warden will do its range attack if, after a while, they can't catch you. So, people will just wait for it to do its range attack and then go in and hit it a few times. Run away, wait for it to do it again, do the same thing over and over. And then they'll use, like, splash potions of instant healing to heal them so they won't die from it. It's not a bad idea. Really not. I mean... I really gotta poop, guys, but I really want to do this. I think I'll have enough time to do this even if I go poop right now. So, basically, the core concepts of the... Also, just I would keep, like, an enchanted apple on you, too. Like, if you're careful enough, you should be fine. But, like, you can never be too careful. If the warden does catch you, and you are kind of backed into a corner... A golden apple, an enchanted one, actually does help you quite a bit. You can use that to heal up really fast, and I think it could actually save you. Ideally, that is the last resort, though. That is the absolute last resort. If you spam golden apples, a warden can't kill you. But 1 golden apple should be enough to get you out of there. Well, enchanted golden apples, I mean. I mean, if you just eat regular golden apples, you're gonna die. You're just dead. You can't do anything. I'm assuming he's hitting you constantly, but... Anyways, I'm gonna go take a shit. And then I'll be, Alright guys, we're back. I am going to raid this ancient city. I'm nervous because I haven't done this in a while. I think I'll be fine. Ancient cities, you just gotta take your time. You can't rush through it. They're easy. I just forget what you can and can't do. Cause like I think you can like jump. You can like jump and stuff on wool, I think, but I just wouldn't do it, you know? You can place wool is actually pretty useful because of that. Like it's a niche use using it for ancient cities, but you can like jump on wool, walk on it, run on it. Hey, go. Is that a pale wolf? Dude, these are rare. I don't have any bones though. Oh. Ooh. These guys are super rare. Like, I swear to God, dude. Every time I don't want skeletons to come out and attack me, they come out and attack me. But now that I actually want skeletons, they're not here. Where are they? Skeleton! 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 Okay. I don't care if I don't tame it. If I just feed it this bone, it will not despawn. Oh, now. Oh, yeah. See what I mean? See what I mean? This is bullshit. Get a wolf! Dang, greedy ass. Okay, I didn't even really care if I got it. I just wanted it to stay there so I could come get it eventually. Okay, I'm gonna have my stinking wolf stay. Get up here, bud. The whole gang's here. Alright. You need to sit down. Right there. You stay there, okay, puppy? Creeper is suffering you. Okay. So what I need to do is I need to get down there, break that sense or that shrieker right there, and then, well, put it simply, make a hole in this wall that I can run into if I summon the warden. That's easier said than done. We're in the thick of it now. They've been playing the Deep Dark Zone. So this is why it's good to have a hoe. Pixel, shut up! Now I don't see any. Thing is, I don't see any sensors over next to this shrieker. Trust me, I would see it. And I don't see any. Even if I did set it off, I could just simply wait it out. Because I'm not going to summon the warden. This is like the first time in 40 minutes, I believe, I've done this. So I could just drop down, and I don't think it'll set it off. But even so... Fuck it. Ah. Alright, so there was a sensor over there. Okay, so here's the deal. There's some lava right here. What I'm gonna do, like I said, is I'm gonna dig a hole in this wall. I'm gonna go a few blocks away. Okay, it's a good thing I brought a bed. Okay, we'll go this way then. We'll just use that as like a backup route. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, like I said, we're just gonna dig a wall. Not dig a wall. We're gonna dig a deep hole into this wall, right? 2 by 1, because the warden cannot get through this. The warden is 3 blocks tall, but it can fit through a 1 block wide space. It can't fit through a 2 block tall space. So if we build it like this, to do. I don't know what to do. Really, all we can do right now is pull out the wool. Because like I said, they can't hear the wool. So yeah, there's a shrieker up there. I don't need that. Okay, so we're safe. Like, this is a nice safe area, I think. You know, I think we'll be all right. See, the thing is, now what we're gonna do is, now that we have like an area back here where we're probably safe, we're gonna just make like a little sanctuary back here. Just a small area where we can chill, where we know we're safe no matter what. This is basically the only area, and I know it's safe because I don't see any shriekers. Okay, so we're good. We're good. This will be our safe area. I'm gonna set a spawn point here. So now we're set here. All we have to do now is just go. Alright, there's sensors over there for sure. Like I said, simple concept. We cover it up with wool. And now, we're good. I'm nervous, guys. My heart rate's going up. I'm gonna just stand here for a little bit. You can't make noise if you stand still and look around. So guys, as far as I can tell, this is the only other shrieker in this area. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna break it. Because I don't think that this would set anything else off. I can't see any more. I don't see any more shriekers in this area. So I think we're safe to just break this one. Yeah, see? Okay. I believe, you know, we're good. So you can break, place, jump, as long as you're crouched. I think if you... Okay. Also, wool does cover up the sound of, like... It does actually cover up the sound of you breaking stuff as well. So, if something's covered with wool and you break it, then I think you're okay. Also, carpet does sort of also kind of help you out as well. I don't trust carpet as much, though. First chest. Alright, what do we got? Wow! Alright, 2 enchanted apples. Some regeneration potions, some books, and then we got thorns when looting 1. I won't take anything. That's all I will take, because everything else here is kind of useless. I'll take the candles, actually. You know. Pretty good start. This is why it's a good idea to bring a pair of shears, though. Because you use a lot of wool just walking around. When you want to jump or go down a level, you have to use wool. You have no other choice. So it's also not a bad idea to bring extra. It ain't a terrible idea to bring extra. Extra shears or iron to make more shears. I'm gonna put a wool block over every chest that I have looted, so I know there's nothing useful there. Alright, so here's the thing. There's a lot of sensors around here, but I also don't see any shriekers. So I have no clue if I'm good to break all these, or if I have to do something. Like I said, not really seeing any shriekers nearby. Just a lot of sensors. Like, a lot of sensors. I have to be so careful. Like I said, not a lot of shriekers, as far as I'm concerned. Just sensors. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and crouch walk down this. Stairs are fine. So again, like I said, I'm not seeing any streakers. So I think all of these. No, wait, I'm breaking those. Because I don't know if... I don't think there's a streaker nearby. Here's a plan. I wish this was like on Java where you could toggle sneaking instead of having to hold it down. Okay, well that was triggered by a bat. So mobs don't spawn in these biomes, and the main reason why they don't is because, well, they can't summon mobs, or they can't summon. I think these are good to break. They can't summon Skulk Shriek, or they can't like activate Skulk Shriekers, but they can activate sensors and stuff. They, you know, that could get really stressful and annoying. So it's a better idea to just simply not have the biome spawn any mobs at all. Also, I do believe there's a chest up here, so we will go and get that. But what I want to do first is I want to go over here. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some sort of shrieker here. So I'm going to... It's not me activating that. It's something else entirely. It's a bat or something. Now, thankfully for me, the bat wouldn't set off any shriekers anyways, but I don't see any in this area. So I think we're okay to just break all the... Wait, other side. It's a really good song. Swift Sync 1 and some coal. I'll take that compass too, just so I can well, you know the deal. We'll put candles and compasses and stuff in here. But yeah, that's it's 2 chests down. I'm pretty sure those over there are safe. And I believe there's also a chest up here. Ooh. Okay, well there's a sensor up there. Luckily I don't see any shriekers. That'd be kind of unfair if there was. I have to approach it from really far away. There's certainly a lot of them. There's no how none of them are setting anything off. See, that would have been a mistake. If there had been a Skulk. Whoa, okay, that's a good book. For the Falling 4. Nice. Disc fragments for disc 5, and you can also oh wow. That's a really good it's really good hoe. I forgot how good hoes you can get up here. Or in the cities. Totally forgot. You don't have to, but I like to destroy this catalyst. I like to think that I'm helping prevent Skulk from spreading, when in reality it's not really doing anything. You know what, you can chill here. I kind of wish that mobs could set off Skulk Shriekers, because then they would be able to tell you where, if there's one there, because then you could just observe them dying, and you don't have to worry about there being one, because you know there is, or isn't. Because the mobs. know, I'm actually kind of appalled by how little shriekers there have been. Ah, there's one up there. You see that? I don't see any sensors nearby. So I'm just gonna... And as I expected, we are fine. So sensor down there, but I don't see any shriekers. There's 2 sensors actually. So we're gonna do a slow walk around. Exploring Deep Dark is a really slow process. You can't, the thing is you can't just go and do it. You have to do it super slowly and carefully, otherwise you can die super easily. Like, that was risky, sort of. But again, you know. I think we're good. But if not, we have an area to run to. Something I'm also keeping an eye out for is the oh, that's something I'm also gonna look out for, is the Silence Armor Trim. Silence Armor Trim, if you didn't know, is like the rarest trim in the game. It is a trim only found here. Each chest in an ancient city has about a 1% chance to have the Silence Armor Trim, I believe. If I'm wrong, then don't quote me on that. But I believe that is the chances of there being an armor trim like Silence. I don't think so generally speaking, there's not a super high chance that you can find that said armor trim in this location. And might I say that Silence Armor Trim is probably the best armor trim in this game. In my opinion, of course, because everyone is entitled to their own opinions. Mine is that Silence is the best. Unfortunately, it means that you could either get really lucky when finding this trim, or you could get really unlucky. The first time I found it, I had to raid 6 in total. On my 6th one is when I finally found it. On my other world with me and Tyler, I found it the first go. The first ancient city we raided was the one I found it in. So you never know, really. I mean, shoot. You could get lucky and find it really quickly like I did. Or you could get really unlucky and then find it really not so quickly like I did. Alright, this is a tricky situation here. This might actually be a time where I can set one of these off. Unfortunately. Well, I accidentally uncrouched. Obviously, I did not mean to do that. That was not intentional by me. I would not intentionally put myself in danger. Just that my hands get tired after a while. And, you know. God, this is not a good spot to be in. Nobody can be in a good spot. Those aren't me. Not me. God, there's so many. Dude, there's a skeleton over there. This could be catastrophic if I mess up. And I mean catastrophic as in I could be fucked so hard if I mess this up. There's so many fucking shriekers over here. I can't stand up. I can't. The worst part is I can't even break this one, because if I do, then I'm just going to set off those 2 or 3 some down there. I might just... What I might have to do is I might just simply have to say fuck it, break a few of them, run away. Hopefully the warden doesn't spawn. Because this is looking kind of crazy. Like, I need just a break. Okay. There's just a lot. Not right now. Didn't mean there's just so many of them, man. And you're not, for some reason I feel like you're not even completely safe even if you cover all of them up. I just feel like you could still be screwed. Like, I think myself. Shut up. Oh golly. I think I can break this and still be fine. I don't think there's any more shriekers that I haven't seen. Think is a big word because I have not even looked over here yet, so I should probably do that. Well, I have, theoretically speaking, I should be fine because I covered up everything else. So I should be fine to break this. There's Shrieker I missed. Because I honestly cannot tell you why or how I messed it up. So here's another thing I'm going to show you. I'm pretty sure that if it's covered by blocks, pretty sure you can break in and it won't make any noise. See that? Boom. Same with sensors, I think, but I'd rather do that with shriekers because I know shriekers are. I know I can do that with them. I believe you can only fall 1 block on wool. If it's 2, you're done. One's fine though. Just 2 is the limit, I think. Again, I just don't know where. I don't exactly know where that shrieker I set off is. You know? So I should be fine to destroy this. Yep, I'm fine. believe this one should be good too. Yep. Like I said, not too sure how I even set off a shrieker, or which one I did. Could have been this one. Like I said. And they send it through Skulk? That could be why. That, you know, that's a reasonable explanation, I would say. I mean, it makes sense if they could send it through Skulk. I mean, it's theirs, their own thing. It's Skulk. It makes sense to me. But I believe that is most of the sensors in this area, or all the. Keep thinking that that is going to get me killed. Well, there's a shrieker down there. See, that's the thing. If this doesn't work, I truly am bugged. Because that means I'll have to... crazy or something, but not risking any of this. Check it out though, man. I'm just... Okay. We're clearing this out though. I think we're doing it. I have no clue. Like, I'm fairly certain that these chests are okay to open. I don't know though. That's the thing. Like, I'm pretty sure I got rid of most. Yeah. I think I'm good. I think I did it. Because I don't see any more. That's a sensor in here. Yeah, they can send it through Skulk. I don't think they can send it through normal blocks, though. Oh. Okay. Alright. We're alright. I believe that we are good. Mine up a lot of my wool. Hopefully most of it. $7.39. I'll leave that there. Alright, it's chest time. Finally get to open up these bad boys. See what's in them. Oh, nice. What do we get for Dakota? Or Lucoda? Loyalty 1. Some more disc fragments. Nothing crazy. Iron pants. Echo shards, which I guess I'll take. Coal. Not too bad. And we'll put wool over the top of each chest we've looted, so we know which chest. I think we got it though. Like, oh, what the? Okay. Is that Egypt? Did Egypt text me? Egypt Jones. Let's see. I don't know who Egypt Jones is, but Egypt Jones messaged me one time on Snapchat, and he was like, "Yo, are you Lil T or something? Something stupid." And I'm like, "Bro, I don't even know who the fuck that is." And he's like, "Ain't you in jail?" And I'm like, "No, bro. I literally live in the suburbs, dude." Okay, I am not tough. Well, that's not what I was trying to do, but I guess it works. Oh, I don't see a trial chamber anywhere either. You know, they truly fucked me with that. I was just trying to go to a trial chamber, and then I had to deal with all this deep dark nonsense. Speaking of which, I don't think there's any shriekers over here. Test my theory. I think we're okay. Like I was saying, don't think there's any shriekers here. Which is good. Put a torch down. Buggers are hidden sometimes. Nah, if that doesn't set them off, nothing's gonna. We got one chest to look inside of. Silk Touch is probably the worst enchantment that I have done here because that means you collect all the catalysts and shriekers. And there's definitely some redstone properties to use. I mean, wireless redstone is pretty cool, no doubts about it. But I still haven't really found a solid use for the shriekers. You can't even, if you place a shrieker down, it won't summon a warden. It'll just look cool and make noise when you step on it. So it's kind of useless. It's just a scary decoration block, I guess. This chest open. Not bad. Those are pretty good pants. I don't know what's going on with that Enderman, but he's sweet. We're doing good so far, guys. It's doing well. I'm gonna kill this Enderman. What happened to him? Okay, guys. So I don't know. Oh wait, hold on. I think I can break this, but if not, I have a plan. My plan is if I set off a shrieker and the warden spawns, I'm gonna break this, run that way. Just run away. Oh, full. Dude, that's gotta be my final straw. There's no way in hell that the warden isn't gonna spawn it after I make another mistake. I don't even know which sensor or shrieker was set off. I don't even know, man. I have no clue which one it was. I think it was this one. I didn't see any point covering it because I know they can just send it through Skulk, so this is the one we're gonna break. If we break this and it sets it off, we're just running. Okay. Now I think we're Density 4? There he is, the Warden. I think I could take him. Nah, no, I can't take him. Why was there two? Look at that idiot. He's not gonna get down. Yeah. Oh, whatever. Yeah? No, I'm leaving at 10:05. Why? 10:05. I'm going to work. Yeah. Alright. I think that's everything. Damn, that's fucking terrible, man. Like... Fuck you. Chest better be worth it. And it was not worth it. Not in the slightest bit. That was probably the most useless chest of all time. In the context of this world, that is. Pissed off. Pissed off, man. Well, that's not right, but whatever. It's 8:14. Anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna call the stream here. I'll finish this up in the next episode. But thank you guys for watching. It has certainly been a stressful episode, but I will continue rating this and complete it the next time. So I'll see y'all later.